What's going on, everyone? Bayside is awesome. This is, I guess, the one that I got for extra baggy because they're cool like that, and they also gave me some extra because, like, I used some of my extra points to cover the expense for the normal shit, and they gave me some pre-rolls as well. So this is, I think, like 27 or 30%. This is the new shit, the gumbo, whatever it's called. This shit is 37%. 37% CBD and all that bullshit. Super dope. Fly trap. Yeah, lemon poppers. Like this is the kind of shit like and of course this is the shit that gets flown in from like California and Colorado and all that bullshit. But when I said there was like Final Fantasy on the noodles in LA, like this is like Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like on the baggies. Not that I know about any of that, but fuck. Yu-Gi-Oh is cool. I don't care who you are. Like, you like got super blitzed and watched Pegasus and Yugi duel it out. You're like, what? Your eye can do that? You have magical eye powers? What's that puzzle doing? The puzzle lets you talk to yourself? The eye seems cooler. It shows you what's in the other cards. Look, I'm just hoping that my car battery is dead because it's still not turning on, and it's like 40 degrees outside. It's 51 degrees outside, so probably it's the dead battery, and it's below the certain voltage, and it needs to get jumped. Other than that, I guess I have to just order a new battery or get like I don't know. I gotta find someone to help me jump my car. It's retarded. I don't like asking for help, and everyone I know lives far away. Bullshit. Anyways, plan for me going to the Tiffany event. Just plan on me not really wanting to be bothered and not wanting to really talk to anyone. Even like the cute girls that I was talking to. Hey, look, I hate to tell this to you. I was kind of just hitting on you to make Tiffany annoyed. Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole reason why I was like proposing to Tiffany and all that bullshit is again, don't take this the wrong way. You can tell she's like high class pussy and all that bullshit. If she wasn't, I would just be trying to get my fingers wet and all that bullshit. I was trying to get my fingers wet so that way I could seal the deal. It's like a totally different plan of attack. That's why I stood in front of everyone and told them I was going to marry her and all that bullshit. Because it's supposed to like, what was it? Again, the Mormons have their own like movie studios and movies and whatnot, which is, I think, in my opinion, why none of the regular propaganda works on me because I already fell for and then escaped from the Mormon propaganda because they had this movie called Testaments, which is pretty fucking heavily propagandized and whatnot. It's about a fictional civilization in America and Jesus and bullshit like that. But it's like designed to get into your heart feels and I saw it while I was rolling on E, allegedly. So it really got to me. But then when I started doing that Mormon bullshit, where I ended up meeting like the prophet and all that bullshit, I some of the actors in that movie, and like they were showing this at the temple, right? So like some of the actors in that movie were in other movies where they were like doing cocaine and shit like that, and I met them while they were doing cocaine and shit like that, and they were like, "You have to understand that like it's just a movie and blah 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 blah," and a lot of the it was just I can't even go into it. Very eye opening at a young age, but anyways. I told you, there's like LA Mormons and all that bullshit. But what the fuck was I talking about? But that's why regular propaganda doesn't work on me. I already figured it out. I already like figured out the harder version of propaganda. Like that's like spear propaganda. It's designed specifically for you. This is like regular propaganda for the masses. I can see through that shit easily. But I don't even. This is just good. Look, I'm setting up interviews. I'm going to be getting paid. The goal is to make like, $300,000 again a year remotely. I know I know she's expensive. I accounted for her being expensive. As long as she's only expensive for me, I don't give a shit, right? I'm probably gonna move some crypto shit around 'cause I saw that Yearn's at like just under 7,000, but I do definitely think I told you, look, I had a crazy dream that Theta got back to 8 cents. I don't know if it really will or not. I just know that we're gonna like down she goes. I think we're gonna get Theta over $1 and we might hit 5 cents T fuel before we have the big crash, but I definitely think we're gonna be crashing and I'm looking at specific price points and all that bullshit. Um, I would rather just also keep working and have that help out and whatnot, but because I mean it's basically free money the way I look at it, and they have some capture the flag events coming up. I might do that. I'm almost positive that they want me to make a bunch of AI bullshit for Tiffany and Girls' Generation, which is exactly why I don't want to do it. I was kind of doing it when they didn't want me to do it, but I'm sure I'll end up doing some of that bullshit. No one makes me do this. She just like finds ways to put pressure on me, but she's being quiet now, so she's actually probably flying somewhere. I don't know what to say. I'm just look. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Look, you want to like this is the easiest way you can tell that I like so stupid. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Like she wants me to she always wants like proof or evidence that I'm not like lying. Well, I mean like, well, I think that look, if she's not the one behind all this, then whoever the fuck it was who she was at that first event with that I met her at, they have to be the one then who fell for it or is behind it or the cause of it because there was someone else who was like a family member of hers who is involved in all this war room bullshit or whatever the fuck it is, and they somehow got Tiffany involved, and then she got me involved, or she's either patient zero or someone close to her is. That's what's so fucking annoying. But trying to table that for the moment. Look, every single every like Tiffany Mi Young Wang, Stephanie Mi Young Wang, Tiffany Young is the only bitch I've been fooling around with, and I didn't bail on her to go get high. I bailed on her because I was like, "Oh, you're friends with all these douchey losers," and she still is, and she wants me to get over it, but I don't really give a shit at this point in time because it's just whatever the fuck. But no, like even at um what was it? Every single event I've ever been to, except for that one, I bailed on everyone to get blitzed. I've even been standing in front of everyone and I got blitzed. I mean, if I go to when I go to the New York thingy, I'm still gonna get high at that one because now I know that you're Stephanie and you've already got my niece involved and I don't really give a shit at the moment. But like, no, at the first one, we're fooling around and I was like, what would make this even better? What if we got stoned? And she was like, "Oh, my friend has some, I think maybe we have to go over there." I was like, "I'm not sharing you with any friend of yours." But that's the best way you can know. And I'll do other videos later. It's just like this has got to be what my buddy meant. He was like, "You have to understand, Korean bitches," because my Korean buddy was like, "You have to understand, they're gonna like the most blue balling, the most bullshittery, the most making you do all the stupid hoops." I was like, "But they're hot." He's like, "They are the hottest." I was like, "It's fucking bullshit." But anyways, I don't think I said what I meant to say, which is probably a good thing. I'm gonna go do other shit now. All right, peace out.